Man, nice glasses, man.
Yeah, these are lover boys, but not the love they talking about out there.
Last month, they called me and said if I wanted the key to the city. I said, I don't want to be involved with nothing. Yo, word to blood. That's word to everything I love. Yo, Cam, you interested in the key to the city? I said, what does that get you?
Who, the mayor said that?
Mayor's office. I'm like, what does that get you? I don't want nothing to do with keys to the city and giving them out. The who had previously had them. I don't got nothing to do with the key to the city.
There is no doubt that Diddy has finally met his doom while he sits behind bars with a plethora of crimes against him. However, he maintains his innocence, saying the victims tried to take advantage of his wealth. But can he use the same excuse for his colleagues and co-workers?
It took a long time. It takes a long time to humble an arrogant person.
So Diddy, he's an arrogant guy.
Very arrogant, selfish. All of those kind of things that you don't like, you don't never see in a true friend or a grown man.
He's literally assaulting men. You get what I mean? Like, it may be common nowadays, but for a man to walk up and slap your ass or let me get your number or come to my hotel room, that's not normal. I ain't never heard no shit like that in my lifetime for no man to approach you like that.
Today, we're going to highlight industry figures who aren't riding the Diddy train and schooled, checked, or just embarrassed the bad boy CEO.
I want to do it a cappella. Oh, okay. I'm an unapologist, new women like Solomon. I could burn bridge, walk water like the prophets did. I could read futures like astrologists. Why I'm so clean, I'm the next thing to godliness. Try to starve my kids and give my money to their firstborn. I'm not the supposed to work for them. You're supposed to teach Coach and P about a legacy. Instead of follow you, you teach them treachery. Come on. And now you say you check for me without the check for me. Know what you talking about is murder. It's double jeopardy. Saying let it go. You bugging. I can't let it be. Tell niggas don't talk for me. I can only talk for me. I know what my budget read. I read the joint every week. I'm on a no way out tour, but it's a way out for me. Try to dangle money. They didn't think I ever leave. Love to starve the artists, but they love to pay the freaks. Love to pay the freaks.
Mase, the rapper who initially rose to fame under Diddy's Bad Boy label, eventually had to step back. In interviews, he made it clear he felt played and undervalued, hinting at a toxic vibe behind the scenes.
I never got paid what I was worth, and I never got the respect I was worth. So the disdain that I got for Puff is more like, you trying to keep me here. I'm not here. All my peers is up here. All my peers are bosses. When it's time, just like somebody raised somebody up, you know they did work with you, they go from your little man to maybe A&R to something else. He just kept trying to keep me right here like he didn't want me to grow at anything.
Then he dropped the diss track, The Oracle 2, throwing some not so subtle shots at Diddy, airing out his frustrations.
Since Cain killed Abel, I'm able to kill Cain. And love don't steal, my change your name. Come on. And I see no integrity in your name. And I'm haunted by the ghost of St. James. Champagne came, matched my rolling flame chain. And I say, blame God I ain't changed. And if he's never found the killer, why is he living there? Everybody broke, gotta blame the visionary. Be selling their soul to go to a brunch. Might end up sweet, drinking that punch, I suffer good.
And let's not forget, there were a few times Mase straight up blasted Diddy, no holds barred.
Yo, I did this, talking about he want receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts. You need more proof? Biggie ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rob can't give you receipts. He dead. And everybody else you made sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about. I'm the only one with the guts. And I sign it. Because I ain't need the money. All money ain't good money. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. You know who to play with.
Mase was fired up, But there was another time he came out on social media and checked him after hearing an acceptance speech.
I'm officially starting the clock. Y'all got 365 days to get this together. We need the artists to take back the control. We need transparency. We need diversity. This is the room that has the power to make the change that needs to be made.
Less than a week later, Mase went off on Diddy, accusing him of exploiting the artist under Bad Boy Records. He didn't hold back, hitting Instagram to call him out. I heard you loud and clear when you said you are now for the artist. If you want to see change, you can start by making a change with yourself. Your past business practices have been extremely unfair to the very artists who helped you earn that iconic award on the iconic Bad Boy label. He continued, so many great moments and people's lives and music were lost. But again, I rode with you in the face of death without flinching, and you still wouldn't do right. You keep screaming black excellence and love, but I know love isn't free. J.Cole. Then there was the time J.Cole checked Diddy in a club in LA for stepping to Kendrick Lamar.
I'm in a destruction mode if the gold exists. I'm impotent like the Pope. I'm a Muslim on poke. I'm Machiavelli's offspring. I'm the king of New York.
J. Cole's issues with Diddy became public after an infamous altercation at a 2013 MTV VMA afterparty. Diddy confronted Kendrick Lamar over his King of New York line from the Control verse. Things escalated quickly. J. Cole, being a friend and collaborator of Kendrick's, stepped in to defend him, leading to a brief physical altercation between Cole and Diddy.
Puff was doing the dinner that they usually do. So in this whole thing, it was packed like 70-30 celebrities. So we come in there and I guess they spoke about it, so it's cool to say now. Puff and Cole was talking about the verse and they ended up getting into, a little back and forth. So when we come in, Cole and Kendrick was talking about, the verse. You know what I mean? And then, Puff came back over and they argument sparked up again. So from there, they ended up getting in a whole scuffle in the club.
Between J. Cole and Puff?
Yeah.
Crazy story, right? Real quick, let us know in the comments who you think would win in a one-on-one fight, Cole or Diddy. Either way, the next person would handle Diddy real quick if it ever came down to fists. 50 Cent. Known for his sharp tongue and long history of going at Puff, 50 has been vocal about Diddy on numerous occasions.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
He says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff. When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like, he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
Man, we got all this nigga, and y'all want Diddy to come to my room. He ain't even run us around. I don't want that old ass around me. He an old ass bitch.
And you're not gonna believe this, but I just got a call and Puffy's confirmed for Shreveport.
It's lit.
Nah.
That can't go around. Everybody scared to drink. Come in cups. Wake up, your butt sore.
From their Instagram beef to more serious allegations, 50 has called Diddy out for his alleged involvement in the darker side of the industry. His social media is a playground of disses and memes towards Diddy, and it's been that way for years. His relentless trolling has made it clear that he doesn't f with Diddy. It's safe to say 50 is one of Puff's biggest ops.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually
But I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated.
Was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day?
I'm just not with all that freaky shit. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before.
I told you can't trust you. Now Puffy done Tupac, man.
You go to the 90s, the Kiki D said he paid him to Tupac.
But the truth, sometimes it hurts.
I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
I was going to Puffy party. Yeah. Puffy the front and the back. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying it's just not for me.
A lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated.
You know he loves me.
I don't think he like it.
You know he loves me.
I don't think.
Eminem has taken aim at Diddy multiple times in his music.
Your parties are the hottest ticket around.
You're gonna hear about my parties, they're gonna be shutting them down, they're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we wanna have a good time.
Got the Diddy okay, so you spent your whole day shooting a video just to dig your own grave. Got you at your own wake, I'm the Philly GOAT. You ain't never made a list, next to no Biggie, no Jay, next to Taylor Swift.
Some of them were subtle, and some songs had lines that fans immediately picked up on. In Kill Shot, his fiery diss track against MGK, M drops a heavy line.
Hell's the day you put out a hits, the day Diddy admits that he put the hit out, they got Pac killed.
These lyrics stirred up controversy due to the long-standing rumors surrounding Diddy's alleged involvement in Tupac's death. But he's been at Puff's throat for a long time. In M's song I'm Back in 2000, he told Diddy the things he wanted to do with his girl at the time, Jennifer Lopez.
Cause if I ever stuck it to any singer in showbiz, it'd be Jennifer Lopez. And Puffy, you know this. I'm sorry, Puff, but I don't give a f if this chick was my own mother. I'd still f her with no rubber and come inside her and have a son and a new brother at the same time and just say that it ain't mine.
He took it a step further in the song Anarchist when he dropped the verse.
Next idiot asked me is getting his ass beat worse than Diddy did. But on the real though, what? She probably ran out the room with his dildo. He tried to field goal punter, she said to chill. No. Damn, I put it back in my to get the steel toe.
But M really went for the kill in the song Fuel. M doesn't hold back, calling out the industry and slipping in another jab at Diddy's influence over the years.
I'm like an R-A-P-E-R, got so many essays. Wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he? Yep, R.P. rest in peace, Biggie and Pac, both of y'all should be living. Yep, but I ain't trying to beef with him cause he might put a hit on me like KVD. Get him.
While Diddy hasn't publicly responded to M's disses, these lines add fuel to the speculation of tension between the two. A bold move from M. Over his career, he has dropped a line about Diddy in 16 songs. Kendrick Lamar. While we are on the topic of bars being dropped on Diddy's head, we have to mention the verse Kendrick dropped in the track Meet the Grams.
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Hey, Lil Bron, keep the family away. Hey, 12 years, I'ma tell y'all one little secret. It's some weird going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims out inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister, or better yet, selling your niece. To the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams that gave you the truth, so I'ma get mines. The embassy about to get raided too. It's only a matter of time.
Kendrick speaks to his frustration with the industry's gatekeepers, those he feels manipulate hip-hop culture for their own gain. Although Kendrick never calls Diddy out directly, the themes of power, control, and legacy have led many fans to believe this was about him. Freddy P, best known as a member of the early 2000s group, The Band, from Diddy's show Making the Band, in several interviews and social media posts, Freddy P revealed that he felt mistreated and manipulated during and after his time with Bad Boy Records. But with this interview with Art of Dialogue, he really lets Diddy know how he feels about him.
You a sucker. And I more than think he capable of this because of the blowing up the car and all this TV mafia shit you think you on. See, that's that shit you do when you got money. You're not like that. You can't be like that if you, like, who blowing up cars? You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, we real gangsters, you gonna go step on, you trying to scare people. You doing scare tactics and you want people to see how long your money go. These ain't real street dudes. These people who get money overnight and become in charge of the streets. And now they don't even know what to do with that power, but act like little girls. You got a like me in your hood right now. It's a like me around you right now, Diddy, you won't slap that. He right there. You don't need to do it to me. If you ain't gonna do it to that man who jump in the car and do everything every time something go down, the one who everybody in his hood know for that, bro. My homies, if you won't do it to him, what make y'all think when you see me, you gonna fucking touch me, man? Like, that's why I be saying, like, that's what be getting me at. Like, y'all be making like, oh, Diddy ain't gonna do. I wish I'd go to that nigga house right now if it wasn't no security. You wanna pick on women, bro? You assault like your son. All you is fucking hoes, and I'm tired. I hate these niggas. I hate these niggas. I hate to see niggas who, like, what? Let me tell you something, Puff. What camera? Don't play with me or my God. When we put it in the earth, he coming. I told you he was coming a long time ago. You ain't believe me, right? I looked it crazy from a long time when I was saying that, and you was. Everybody wonder why I hate him so much? Because when I went through my mental illness and I expressed how I was feeling, I was really going through something, my nigga. Like, I couldn't even remember the last time I cried before that was my brother death, dog. And then it's kind of like when you extend your hand to people. Like, this is why I'm not friendly. You extend your hand to people and they spit on it. So the last time I did that, he spit on me, making video. I seen all them little pussy ass Bobby Light. Now, man, let me tell you this too. Any that can get booked for $5,000 or $10,000 to go out of the show, stop playing with me. Like, we walk with that type of money, bro. Like, me and my would put $2,500 together to put your little ass on stage. You will not get that back end. See, because y'all don't come from this shit. That should be irritating me with these, like, bro, like, you gotta.
According to Freddie, the experience on making the band led to years of hardship as he struggled with mental health issues and financial instability after the show. His interview on Art of Dialogue is an hour long, and we highly recommend checking it out if you want to hear more. We will put the link in the description for you. But for now, let's move on to the next person on the list, Suge Knight. Back in the 90s, the rivalry between Death Row and Bad Boy Records reached its peak. Everybody remembers the smoke Suge brought during the 1995 Source Awards. He took a little jab at Diddy without mentioning him directly.
Out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star, don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the video, all on the record, dancing. Come to Death Row.
There was also a time on the Howard Stern show that Suge subtly checked Diddy after he got dumped by J.Lo.
You're not really mad at P. Diddy, are you?
I mean, you know what everybody said, whole thing about it, P. Diddy, P. whatever, you gotta really, everybody keep it. I know I probably sound like I'm repeating myself, but I really feel this way. We need to leave Puffy alone. Anytime a guy goes on national TV, express how much he loved this woman, how much he needs this woman, how much he missed this woman, and then just do everything he can for this woman, and she turns around and drops you for a dancer.
What does
that tell you? What does that let you tell you the two things. Either he wasn't, you know,
delivering
coming from the hip with it.
Yeah.
You know, or,
right.
You know, or maybe she just wanted somebody she can just slap around, I thought.
Wow,
this she can bitch slap every now and then.
The Lox, the legendary hip-hop group from Yonkers, including members Jadakiss, Styles P, and Sheek Louch, had a notorious falling out with Diddy over their contract with Bad Boy Records. The group has openly criticized Diddy for what they felt were unfair business practices and restrictive contracts that limited their creative freedom and financial gains.
We was right about to sign that same day, or we probably just signed last week. He was like, y'all the Lox. Y'all figure it out, but no more warlocks, y'all the Lox. And then we made it living off experience. After he just left us there with the fourth floor face, he just changed our name and walked out the room. At that time, he was like MJ in his prime, so it was like everything he said was golden. So we was young, hungry whippersnappers coming from Yonkers. We just, he knew a lot about marketing. So he said Warlocks wasn't marketable and Lox was more marketable. We like, yo.
Their frustration boiled over in a famous 2005 interview on New York's Hot 97, where they demanded that Diddy release them from their contracts. In a bold, live exchange, the group aired grievances about being underpaid and having limited control over their music.
People that represent or something else,
and then it never happened. And this is amazing. I mean,
And you've been trying to do this for years?
For years, Ange. We on our, we've been quiet and all that. We on our 7th or 8th lawyer for this.
No security guard could stop.
How much money are we talking? How much money are we talking?
Off a skyscraper.
We
stainless steel with the double door joints.
We talking.
No security.
I couldn't even tell you.
I mean, estimated you couldn't.
A couple mil.
A couple million?
I would say a couple mil.
I can't even say. I'm not even sure.
We paid a couple mil to get out. We paid almost $3 million to get out.
To get off Bad Boy.
Yeah, we had no $1 million budget. We did one album there, Inch. We did one album. We did Money, Power, Respect there.
This ain't for albums. This is for life.
This is for life, too.
This is why it's worth killing. It ain't like
when this contract's up.
So for the rest of your life, if you make a song, you have the way it stands, he gets money no matter what?
If we make a Give It to Me or in the club, he's gonna make more off that than we are.
Than we are.
The last time y'all did this, man, y'all did the whole campaign, Let the Locks Go and all that. Y'all ain't want with Bad Boy, so we let y'all go. Y'all want to be down with us, we let y'all go, we keep it moving. But to get on there and portray like somebody got to go and steal and rob and be shysting y'all, that ain't really correct, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I'm at my office right now. I'm always accessible. Y'all ain't got to get on the radio and do certain tactics and do certain things to ever holler at me. Jadakiss, last time I saw you, I told you, let's get together, let's talk. You know what I'm saying? I told you I'm accessible. I said if anything don't come, if there's somebody standing in the way for you expressing yourself, if any of y'all expressing yourself, y'all can come get at me directly. You know what I'm saying? All that go in the refrigerator and you gonna kill, no, y'all ain't killing nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? We businessmen. We all mature adults here. All that right there, I'm at my office. Y'all can sit on this interview with her and talk as long as y'all want to talk about it. Or you can take the invitation I gave you before. But it's not even getting there because of your get on the radio, whatever tactics. I ain't your enemy.
Dog, we just
to bang like that
dog,
that's coming at you. I ain't your enemy.
Just yesterday we got a note from your office saying you don't have no idea of none of this or nothing.
Just yesterday, your lawyer told us that.
I see you at the show backstage. You said find out what it was.
But don't sit here and portray like Puff took nothing from y'all.
What is it then? What is it? What are you calling? What are you calling? And don't say we can come to your office or do none of that, because we can't do none of that. We can't handle it no other way but with lawyers, and you know that, so don't get on the radio and act like a tough guy or none of that.
You know how we can settle it?
You acting tough.
I'm in my office. So why don't we stop talking on the radio?
Now, you want people to stop talking because you just don't want to know the truth, dog. We made one record with you. Money, Power, Respect. It's 10 years later, and you still got half of our publishing. Now, there's no way you can make it justifiable that you deserve half of our publishing.
To my face. We just at the concert. You ain't saying nothing.
What are we going to do, saying it to your face, dude? What do you want us to do? We can't touch. We can't be violent. Or none of that. We can't even have.
You saying all this, dog? 2 years ago, Levels in Miami.
Let's recognize real. Y'all know where the office is at? There's a big sign on it. I'm gonna be here.
The whole National Guard's downstairs, too. Cut it out. We can't talk
in this. I'm a grown ass man.
You're a coward.
And I don't take nothing.
You're a thief,
You're a coward.
Don't say you're a thief.
Okay.
You're a
thief. Come to the office, man. Come to the office so we can straighten it out there.
Yo, we just 3 guys you don't even mess with. You had your Ace publishing. You won't let his publishing go.
I'm at the office.
He says that, but what do you mean you ain't a thief or robbing? Dog, it's 10 years. We made one album with you. You got half of our publishing. Don't try to get on this phone with you a tough guy, because all you do is direct us to the lawyers. And you said that we had a face-to-face with this man in Miami, Levels, 2 summers ago. You know what he said? Yo, dog, y'all been through a lot. I know that. I know y'all felt it never went right with me. I feel like I got wrongs to right. This is what he said out of his mouth. This is what he said out of his mouth. You the one who came back, coming to see if we want to get signed and do all that again. We want our publishing, dog, and we got a right to that. It's been years now. Years you had our stuff.
Diddy and the Lox eventually reconciled, but their story remains a prime example of the industry's power struggles and the fight for artistic ownership. Let's also not forget the time Styles P threw a chair at Puff.
Do you remember the moment that you decided, like I know there's probably friction for a long time, but do you remember the moment you decided you needed to leave Bad Boy to move on to the next chapter?
It was probably after the argument with Diddy, when Styles threw the chair at Puff. You know what I mean? I ain't sure, but that was probably the last straw for that. But prior to that, we was, it was conversations amongst the group and things like that, things of that nature. But after that little incident happened, I think that's when we decided to part ways.
Whether it's about business disputes, loyalty, or just bad blood, these moments remind us that behind the fame and success, real tensions and stakes are at play. So what do you think? Who stood up to Diddy's ego the best? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to check out these other videos. Thanks for watching. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.